How's it going, YouTube? Gearing bring you guys the third episode into Die's Tuning, and today's car will be the Nissan 240SX, requested by one of my subscribers. And what he wanted to see out of this car was a low power build. So let's get started here. Head on to the upgrade shop. Start with the conversion. Engine swap will be, I'm going to go with the RB. Now it does come stock with a KA, and probably the better of the out of all these engines is going to be the V8 or the RB, but I chose the RB instead. Let's move on. Drivetrain swap will be rear drive. Aero front bumper is going to be stock. Rear wing will be stock. Rear bumper will be stock, and the side skirt will be stock. Tire compound, I'm gonna go with streets. Front tire width would be 245 and rear would be a 255. Rim style, I'm going to go with wheel sports. Rim size going to be a 17 in the front and 17 in the rear. Alright, let's move on to the drivetrain. Clutch will be race. Transmission will be race. Drive line will be race, and differential will be raised. Now platform and handling, brakes is going to be raised, spring and damper will be raised, front anti-roll will be raised, rear will be also raised, roll cages will also be raised, and reduction, weight reduction will be raised. Move on to the engine. Air filter will be raised, fuel system will be raised, ignition will be raised, exhaust will be raised, camshaft will be sports, valves will be stock, displacement will be raised, pistons will be raised, no twin turbo, no intercooler, no oil and coolant, and flywheel will be erased. Let's move on to the tuned car. Actually, before I do that, your ending PI should be at an A-class 682, power 485, 433 torque, 2609 for weight, and your displacement will be 53%. So, let's move on. Tuned car, okay. Tires, for my tire pressure in the front will be 30 and 28, for 30 in the front and 28 in the rear. Gearing, my final drive will be a 3.53, first gear 289, second 199, third a 162, fourth a 140, fifth a 128, and sixth is pretty much a 1.0. Like I said, as I tell everybody, like in my previous 2 episodes, I tell people it's all about personal preference on how you want your gears. So you may like these gears and you may not like these gears, but tune it to the way you like your gears to be. Personally, I would like to have the gears much closer, so that way the car won't start, like if you shift up, your car won't bog, or if you, you just pretty much want to have your gears at a pretty much good point where the car doesn't pretty much hit the rev limiter, and also doesn't, you do not want the car to bog. So let's move on. Alignment for the front, I'm going to be running 1.5 and -0.5 in the rear. Toe is running no toe. Caster is going to be a 7.0. Anti-roll a 22.04 in the front and rear 20.06. Springs a 480 in the front and rear 420. Rod height 6.4, 6.4, pretty much load and slammed. Damping in the front is 8.4, the rear is a 7.4. Bump stiffness is going to be a 3.8 and a 3.0 in the rear. Aero is, I'm not running any aero. Braking is a 70-80. It's really up to you how you want your braking to be. So, like I said, it's a personal preference thing. Let's move on. In a differential, you want it to be lock. So, from here, I'm going to let you guys pretty much see how I drift the car and everything, and let you see how the tune is on the track. But leave a rate, leave a comment, leave also remember to give a subscribe because it really would help, and don't forget to pretty much leave your request in the comment section so that way I can continue making these episodes for you guys. So thank you guys for watching and enjoy the video.